Well, I have a story to tell you about this bag. I will tell it while I'm showing it to you, and then we will cut it up. Brand new bag. Why are we cutting up a brand new bag? You're about to find out. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury living on a budget, from high-end luxury handbags to the everyday luxuries of life. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure that you subscribe, click the bell notification icon to be notified when I post new videos, and be sure to like the videos that you enjoy. Today, I want to show you this handbag that I ordered from a company called Bag Inc. And I want to tell you about my bad experience with them. This handbag, I'll tell you right up front, is a dupe for a Chanel 19 bag. I had planned to do a video showing you a couple of dupes for the Chanel 19. This one at a higher price point, it was about $120, I think, and then one at a lower price point, like $30. So you can see what you get for your money at those different price points. I love the Chanel 19. I'm not sure even if I had the money if I would buy one. I guess I'd have to have like a lot of money where I can just throw around, what, $6,000 or so to be able to justify spending that much on a handbag. But it's such a beautiful bag, it struck me right away, so I wanted to get some kind of a look-alike. And that's where this came in. I often work with Handbag Crave on dupes like Birkin and Kelly dupes. A subscriber actually told me about this company, and I think a few subscribers have told me about them, so I finally decided to check them out. Unfortunately, my first experience with them has not been a good one. So let me unpackage this thing. I've already opened it and seen it, and then I repackaged it to ship it back to them, but that is not happening now. So I'm gonna unpackage it and show it to you. I want you to first notice that it is in a bag, not a box, and that will explain why I tried to return this bag. Inside the bag, it's packaged like this. Plastic bag with a dust bag inside, and then another plastic bag inside that. And inside there it's packaged in bubble wrap. When you pull the bag out, it looks like this. And can you see right away why I don't want the bag? It is very clearly damaged. It has these huge creases right here. And I don't know for sure that that happened during shipping. It's possible that this happened in the manufacturing process somehow, in which case someone should have caught that. But it's also possible that it happened in shipping because it was not shipped in a bag and it was shipped from China, and it could have very easily had something sitting on top of it that creased the leather. Now this is real leather. It's very soft. I think it's cow's leather, but it is so soft that it feels like lambskin. These creases are not going to come out. I've had this bag for about a month now. It looks the same as it did before. There is no way to get these creases out. So when I got this bag and I opened it up, I was understandably very disappointed. This is the kind of damage where I can't carry the bag. I mean, possibly if that had been on the back of the bag, then maybe I wouldn't have bothered trying to send it back for a refund. But since it's right across the front, it's very obvious, I would not carry this. I wouldn't even donate it to someone else. So I went back to Bag Inc.'s website and looked at their return policy. And as it's stated on their website, they seem to have a very good return policy. It says if there's something wrong with your bag, just to email them. They will email the return information to you and you ship it back for a full refund. So that's what I tried to do. I'm filming this now on June 1st. At the end of April, I sent them an email. I told them what happened. I sent a photograph of the bag, and I asked to be able to return the item for a full refund. Now, just about every communication I have had with them since then, it takes at least several days to hear back from them. Recently, it was 2 weeks before I heard back from them. The first response I got was offering me a 10% refund to keep the bag. I responded that that's not acceptable. I asked for a full refund to be able to ship the bag back. I do not want a 10% discount because that means I'm left stuck paying 90% of the bag for a bag that I cannot use. I asked again for the information that I need to return the bag and get a full refund. The person that I have been speaking with says that he keeps having to go talk to someone else about this. Apparently he doesn't have the power to make decisions about it. So a while goes by, and there are several times where I have to email to be like, hey, I haven't heard from you in a week. What's going on? The next offer I got was again not to return the bag, as the website states they do, but they eventually, after several weeks, offered me 20% off, and again to keep the bag. And at that point I got pretty angry and frustrated because I've already been very clear multiple times that I want to return the bag for a full refund because it is damaged and I cannot wear it. I'm also at this point feeling like I'm getting the runaround and that they don't want to do a refund. They're making that pretty clear. So I stated all this to them, and I also said, if I don't hear from you in the next couple of days that you're going to give me the information to return the bag for a full refund as it states on your website that you do, then I will contact my credit card company and file a dispute, since you are not holding up your end of this transaction. After that, I heard from them the very next day. They said they would be happy to send me a brand new bag and give me a 50% refund in exchange for me destroying this bag. They said that they don't want this one back and they want a photograph of this bag destroyed. So I told them that's fine, because I do like the bag. I just want one that's not damaged. So as long as you send me a bag that's not damaged, I'll do an exchange instead of a return and full refund. I also, because I'm so nice, maybe I shouldn't have been in this instance, said, if you're sending me a new bag, I don't need a 50% refund because you're sending me a new bag. Now we're at the point where I need to destroy the bag. And I thought this could make a good video, both to show you the bag, but also to show you what the bag looks like on the inside, because we're gonna be cutting it up. Let me show you first what the bag looks like not cut up. And by the way, I'm actually an affiliate with this company, which means that if I was to put a link below for this company, and if you were to click on that link and buy something, that I would get a percentage of the sale. I'm saying this because I want you to know that just because I'm an affiliate with someone and have the potential to earn money through that company does not mean I won't be 100% honest with you. All right, here is the bag without the plastic on it and still those giant creases. This one has the Mademoiselle turn lock. I've seen some other dupes that have, like the Chanel 19 has a CC with the chain and the leather going through it. And I've seen some dupes that look like that except they're O's instead. It has this chunky chain hanging here, but it's not heavy. It's nice looking though. It's a little twisted. Not crazy about that, but. And then the strap chain, which is a shoulder strap. This is not long enough to be a crossbody strap, but just like the Chanel 19, this one has two different color chains. I think the Chanel 19 may have 3 colors. So it has the gold with the black leather, and then like the ruthenium, the dark silver with the black leather running through it, and a piece of leather at the top that would sit on your shoulder for comfort. I don't think the Chanel 19 comes in this size. This is, let me measure it for you. This is 13.5 inches across. It is 10 inches tall and 4 inches deep. It's the size of a messenger bag. I think all the Chanel 19s are smaller than that. Pretty sure. Here's the top of the bag, how the chains are attached. There's the front, and it's very smushy. I like that about it too. There's the side, there's the back. There is one really big pocket with a magnetic closure there. Inside that pocket is a fabric burgundy interior. And then there's the other side. The bottom looks like this, no feet. It has a little bit of structure to it, but it's still squishable. Well, we're gonna find out. I was gonna say it's probably a piece of cardboard or a piece of plastic, but we're about to cut into it and find out. I do wish that I didn't have to destroy it. I wish I could donate it, even though it's damaged. It seems like maybe somebody could use it, but that's what they want me to do. And I guess that's understandable. They don't want somebody to order a bag and then have them send another bag for free, and then they have 2 bags for the price of one. Oh, let me show you the inside, and then we'll start cutting her up. So you open the flap, it looks like this. There's no zipper pocket up here. The interior is one big open compartment with this big zipper on the back, and it has that little tag, but it doesn't say anything. There's also a little bit of structure here, which feels like it could be cardboard or plastic. We'll see. I'm looking at this trying to figure out the best way to cut it open, if there's something I could do to salvage any of the materials for something else, but there's not really. Like, even if I could salvage the lock or the chains, what would I even do with it? I don't know. Got my knife here. I can't hold this up and cut it at the same time, so I'm just going to cut it on my desk. Okay, interesting so far. It's always fun to see what's inside things, right? Anything you tear open. So I've cut just right across this leather here. And if we look inside the big pocket this way, you can see the interior there, the red fabric. And then if we look this way, there's some interesting things. So you see the quilting there, the quilted fabric on the other side of the leather. And then there's this blue shiny plastic. And there's some more stuff going on up here. So let me cut up that way. Okay, so this is, just to give you some perspective, the front flap of the bag. Open it up this way, and I have cut into it here. So you have a few layers. You have the leather, and then there's a little bit of the quilting. That's that white part you can see. And then this blue, it's like it almost feels like rubber. And then there's this, which just feels like a paper, like a cardstock. There are 2 layers of it glued together. There's some glue there. That's interesting. It's never what I expect anyway when I cut a bag open. And it makes me want to cut open a Chanel bag. Of course, I would never do that. Didn't Jeffree Star do that? He cut open a boy bag. Maybe I need to go watch that video. That's what the inside of that flap looks like. Interesting. Okay, for the sake of their photos, just to show that the bag is really destroyed, I just cut the front flap off of the bag. There we go, that should be sufficient for them to know that I'm not going to use the bag. So there's inside that pocket. So if I hold it up here, this was attached, and that's what it looks like on that side. I just cut the back flap off of the bag so we can see what that looks like. This has the burgundy fabric there. And then you can see the quilting and the piece of leather on the other side. There's the inside of the leather. It's very thin, very soft, and some little, it's definitely not cotton. It's some kind of, not styrofoam either, but some kind of foam quilting fill. And we're going to look into the bottom of the bag. It's actually exposed here. So if I lift up the burgundy fabric, you can see there's the back of the lock that's on the front of the bag. There's more of that sort of cardstock paper. And then this is the base. This is just some sort of, I don't know what the material is. It's like a piece of cardstock with some kind of pieces of paper or something on it. And then the quilting underneath it that makes up the base of the bag. Well, this should be sufficient to show them that the bag is destroyed, right? Now let's just hope they actually do send me a new one. And I'll keep you updated on what I hear. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was interesting, enlightening. I know a lot of people have had much better experiences with bag ink. I'm just sharing with you the first experience that I had. So you make your own choice based on the information that you have. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you back here next time. I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.